think if I say no, Laurent, this is not how chess works. It will only jinx my play and not do the result any favors for me. A few minutes later I'll be asking myself how I got from there to here and how that is beyond me. I don't know why I played queen c7, that's a terrible move. But let's pretend like it was all part of the plan. Something like bishop b7 next, d6, g6, bishop g7, slowly developing. Apparently this queen c7 move got my opponent out of book, so that's the one positive thing I can say about the move. Let's play d6 like I said. Maybe knight f6 and maybe put the bishop on e7, because on g6, oops, g6 bishop g7 also possible, but I don't know which one is better. That's a hard choice for me. I also have this funny idea of castling long here. Maybe I should go for those. Let's try it. Let's have some fun. Alright, see you around, perpetual stalemate. Have a great working day, I assume. And thanks for being here. Jan is supposed to join me anytime, but maybe he's sleeping, this I don't know. But he was supposed to join me at 8 AM. I thought Romanians were hard workers in general, but maybe that was not, maybe I didn't have the right picture then. Anyway, so Jan is supposed to join me in 3 minutes, but maybe he's late, and then I think he has a session till 2, and then maybe Luki is playing, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, you can find it all on the Chess24 article, which you can find in the news feed, I think. So I'm not really sure what to play here. Let's play King b8. So he goes Queen f2, sorry. Now I have this funny move like g5, which I think I'll try. The point is, if he takes on g5 and I take back, and he takes with the bishop on g5, that's what happened. I think I have this move. Discovery attack on his queen and on his bishop at the same time. Yeah, I forgot about the schedule. I only remember my own schedule. I'm not really sure when the others are playing. Will be a bit much to remember. But I know Jan is probably joining soon. Yes, I still haven't been told what Bloody Mary opening is. As soon as I'm being told, I'll play it. And besides that, drinking beer at 8 o'clock is always great. I would have started here at 4 a.m. but unfortunately they didn't have any beers in the fridge. So we have to stick to Red Bull and Kinder Chocolate. Alright, this doesn't change much. So now I have a great position. There's my bishop here, which is beautiful. So I just need to improve my position. Maybe put a knight here or something. Let's do that. Putting knight on e5 looks good. Rook to g8. And maybe some f5 later, if it will work. Maybe not even necessary. Okay, so my opponent is trying to defend tough, but his position is a bit like a house of cards. And just like this series, I don't think it will go very well with his position. So I can just take here, I think. Maybe it's not so good, but I win a pawn here and then d5 next. It looks quite good actually. Maybe f5 is better. f5 I like more. Some kind of queen shift to h7 next, and yeah, white is very far from creating any kind of play. So king f1 is the only move not to get mated in 1, basically. And then many things must be winning. We just take here. Open up the position. See what he does. Okay, takes back. How do I do this in the best way? Maybe here? Maybe here? Things are looking good for me in this game. I just heard a door shut, so maybe Jan is on his way. Who knows? But if he's on his way, I don't think he will be happy when he sees all the rating I've lost. So let's hope he's not too mad if he is arriving in the next few minutes. And there he is.
How we doing?
Mr. Gustafsson arrived to the office. We're not doing very well.
Monday morning, 8 a.m.
8 a.m. So I've lost a bunch of rating.
That's okay.
Yeah, people here over at Chess24 are too quick for me.
You got flagged?
I got flagged, I got crushed, everything.
Sorry to hear that. Wow, this is the Laurent chair. Look how tall I am in the Laurent chair.
Ah yeah, no, Laurent is quite
watch.
short, so you have to...
How tall is he? He's like 155?
Yes, something like that, maybe like 145.
Maybe it's less.
Because he told me that the other day. He told me that when when he's like sitting in the car, he still needs like the children's seat
For
to
sure,
sit
yeah.
higher. Yeah, we can switch to the many players view right now. So
Look at me. I look like Georgi Muresan.
This guy I don't know, but probably is like a king or some kind of king or some very small person.
No, he was like a basketball player who was 245 or something.
245? It's kind of tall.
Maybe not 245, but he was pretty tall.
Seeing Jordan flag, I'm starting to doubt Jan ever coached the Dutch team.
Yeah, that I'm surprised by. I thought Luke would get flagged, but
No,
one thing you have is speed.
So no, I lost 2 games to a 2400, and that cost me like 60 points.
That happens.
So and ever since then I've been trying to get back at it, but
I know how it is. But the rating is still going strong. 3069. 69, one of your favorite numbers. We can try to keep that.
Yes, 69 I like, so. But the problem is, I think neither a win, draw or loss will keep it. I should have aborted the game when I had the chance.
Yeah, many people feel that way.
Yes.
So how was the night? You holding up okay?
It was
Did you
good.
get some sleep before?
Yeah, I woke up at 3 a.m. Slept like 4 or 5 hours, maybe, no, not at all. I slept like maybe 3 hours. So I woke up at 3 a.m., took a shower, probably woke up Lucky as well. Went over here, saw Laurent. Laurent. Yeah, I keep
Same
confusing them.
Yeah.
He got even more grey. His hair, I mean. He told me he won all the games. I didn't believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, this got me under huge pressure because he was on the verge of breaking the Banter Blitz win record, which stood at 78 games and was he was like at 66 or something.
It's hard to believe.
Yes, so I didn't believe it, but the rating went up, and he was at like 3110, and then I came, and I've been screwing up the rating ever since.
Don't beat yourself up. 3069 is excellent.
That's true. No, I was already making this kind of small calculation in my head. So since you know I like the 69 number, I was thinking, which way is the fastest to 69? Either lose a couple of games or win a lot of games.
Right.
Well, that calculation
So
was
you found
easily
the
made.
fast way,
Yes.
Couldn't wait.
I think. I don't really know what to do here. Queen e4 looks no. I should probably play some objective chess for once.
Ugh. I should get some objective coffee. Do you need anything like water?
Yeah, there's one of my Red Bulls
coffee,
in the
Red
fridge,
Bull.
but some water would actually be perfectly good.
On it.
All right, see you soon. Yeah, that's Jan's main function over here at Chess24. He's basically usually just serving the drinks while the others are playing the chess. But actually he's a good chess player as well himself. So this is an interesting game so far. I don't have that much experience with 1d4 openings, so I'm not really sure how to play it. Probably I should castle short, even though I have this pawn h4. I should castle some way, because long castles I didn't really like, because then this pawn a3 is hanging in the air. Yeah, Andrew Tang is extremely fast bullet player. I think he doesn't do much else than playing bullet online. But yeah, I think also one of the advantages he has is that he has some kind of insanely fast network speed, which makes him even faster with everything, and he has some super good mouse. So yeah, Andrew Tang is basically the king in bullet. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Jan is just in Magnus' team to deliver the drinks to the rest of the team. Sorry, I misread your comment. Although, since he already has Peter Heine Nielsen. Well, when looking at Peter Heine, I don't think he's doing a lot of walking, so I don't think he's doing a lot of serving actually. When I look at his physical shape. Power of Knights asks what I think of the knight b3 squash for white. I think he means the line after bishop c5, knight b3. Oh, and that's a mouse slip by my opponent. I'll happily take that free rook. I think it's a good line. I think it's one of the main lines nowadays. So I think I played it myself a few times. So yeah, just as you arrive, people start playing nervously and start making mouse slips and blunders. So that's great.
Scare them.
Alright, yeah, I bought some Ritter Sport, but then I realized we still have the Kinder chocolate, so I was eating that all the time.
Fair enough. Let me play a game of chess.
Yes. I should be careful here with everything that's standing.
Wow, this is a scary name. Nakaruana.
I have been, yeah, this is a scary name, but I've been getting challenges all night from people with impronounceable names. So,
Like what? Like Laurent?
no, it seems like Laurent is also complicated, but these were even weirder.
Take the water out of the frame.
So I was discussing with Chad that I think from now on everyone has to change their real name. And yeah, people not making a first move also seems to be a thing which is happening a lot tonight.
That's upsetting. They challenge and then they fall asleep.
Yes. So
Alright, Nakaruana. Where you at?
yeah, I think he doesn't wanna play or something. A power of nines.
Pedro Gert.
It's one of the normal names.
What does that mean? It means like Pedro is stone in Spanish. Gert, some Dutch name.
Yeah, Gert.
Gert.
It's a typical Dutch name. We have many guys like Gert, but I think it's like more a name of like maybe like the 60s. So many of the people who are being called Gert right now, they're like 60 years old as well. Or 58.
Why would Gert follow a fashion? Where is Gert? No one's here.
Yeah, no one is here. But Gert, I think it's just time of a sign of the times and fashion or whatever. It all changes. But yeah, of course, maybe Gert. Yeah, you could call it a timeless name, but maybe it will come back around soon.
I think I'm gonna call. If I ever have a son, I'm gonna call him Gert.
Gert, yes.
Gert, come over here.
But you wouldn't call your
Wat
sons.
heb ik gedaan?
But so you're into Dutch names or
No, just into Gert.
Gert? But it has Gert, yes. But
Yeah.
you like the sound. That's
I love
the thing.
it.
Aha, now I got it.
Een grote shawarma schotel, alsjeblieft.
You would get you would do greatly in cities like Rotterdam where everyone eats shawarma and yeah. Okay.
Knoflooksaus.
Knoflooksaus. Maybe add some kind of Turkish accent and you'll be fine.
And that's gonna be tough, but I can eat a lot of shawarma.
Yeah, shawarma, it's good.
Power of Knights is saying, Jan, when will Laurent's Berlin repertoire be released? He told us yesterday you might know it. I don't know, but I would guess if we're lucky this week, we'll go through post-production and some blunder checks, because you never know, like if he gave the horse away on f6 too many times,
Yes.
we'll have to fix some stuff. But I would guess, if we're lucky, Thursday. If we're unlucky, we might just shelve it till 2025 when it's back in fashion.
So it's one of the only Berlin's video series out there, right? Or
I have no idea. I should know more about the chess market, but I don't. But I wasn't aware of any good Berlin publications.
no, me neither.
And Laurent knows his stuff.
Yeah, and he's not really playing competitively anymore, and
Obviously.
so he doesn't have many ideas to hide for the viewers. So I think he's happy to share his knowledge.
He's an open French book.
Yes, and also since we know he's part of Team Magnus, but Magnus isn't playing the Berlin anymore, it's good to be all released, I would assume.
Berlin could always make a comeback though for Magnus. But recently he's played first the Marshall, now the Sveshnikov.
Yeah, I cannot remember the last game. It would be like 2014 or something when he played the Berlin like at the highest level. No,
No,
26.
15, 16, 16. I
But
would think
16 he
for
played
sure.
against Karyaki in the Marshall for sure.
Yeah, in the match, but before
Yes.
that, yeah, the Berlin was his main opener.
Ah, okay. But I noticed that when you arrive, the chat becomes much more active, so it's...
No, they're just
It's
waking
good.
up now.
Ah, it's
8
8:15,
a.m.
yes.
Time to go to work.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, while getting up, they're watching a bit of the stream.
I think, yeah. Still crap. I can quietly work for 8 hours until this funny Dutch old man comes back.
Oh god. Yeah, that's the problem with the Banterthon account when Luki comes back. Yeah, this is the first decent game I've seen here in the last 4 hours.
I'm playing great. I'm exploiting the pin.
Yes.
I'm exploiting the fact that I'm 1,300 points higher rated than Rumburak.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I was noticing that in the chess 24 the toughest opponents are not like the higher, but looks like around 2400 they're the most tough for me. So I made one draw against the 2400 and I lost twice. Well,
Okay.
anything above that I beat. So
It's interesting.
yes.
I'm not sure. For me, often, like, I'm very afraid of the guys that are like 15-10, because they probably only played 1 or 2 games.
Ah, yes.
So you don't know what you're dealing with. Well, with
Right.
somebody that's 2,700 and he's already played 10,000 games, then okay, you
know
feel
the guy,
like you
yeah?
can handle it. But Rumburak has seen enough already.
It's a bit early now.
He's in some trouble, but yeah, I wouldn't resign yet.
I would have played knight d2 or something at least.
Yeah, give the exchange. Fight on.
You still have the bishops. Wow, this screen I've never used before.
You can get there by clicking on full.
What does the scene 4 one do? Or we cannot touch
Let's
that
find
one?
out. Nothing yet. We could fill it up.
Aha.
Add source.
Do you ever do like a different green screen or not really?
I sometimes when I get bored I change the background.
Because this one is kind of new, I think. Ah, wow.
Wow. This is very green.
Yes.
Anyway, let's keep the party going.
Right.
Do you think anybody out there still wants a lovely game of chess?
I think so. Now that you were back.
I don't think so. They've all played me. They've all
That's true.
gotten bored.
Do you know the video series, something like Ryan, it's on Amazon Prime? Jack Ryan, maybe?
Yeah, watch it.
Is it good? It was
It's
recommended by
alright.
me by
It's-
chat. Aha.
It's fine. It's like, yeah, it's 8 episodes. One can get through it quickly, but it's not like the best thing I've ever seen. And speaking of the best thing I've ever seen, Peter Geert.
Ah,
is
Gert,
back.
yes. Wow. That's great news. And
I'm a self-taught expert on the Mora Gambit, but I get very upset when they play D3 because now I
Yeah.
have to play normal, and yeah, I'll be slightly better, but it takes all the fun out of it.
yeah, I know there's this book by this one player,
Mark
He-
Esserman.
and he once beat one of our fellow streamers here over at Chess 24 in like 15 moves in the Mora Gambit.
Yeah, Luke features prominently in that
Yes,
book.
I think that's one of the reasons why the book is doing so well is
I
just
agree.
that game. So, but okay, yeah. I was already explaining to viewers that if you want to learn to play the knight or no, the Sicilian from white and any kind of line, just study Luke's losses and you'll be totally fine.
We're working on that video series, like Luke's biggest losses in the Sicilian, I think, one day.
Yeah, but
Could be a big hit.
it could be a big hit, but I think Luke still has some kind of still has some work to do for others, some unfinished business, and not sure what he's doing there, but
I heard about that.
That,
I'm not sure it's happening.
Okay, that's good.
Is
So
the
then you
mouse
could still
becoming
get
a little sticky?
Well, maybe I've been sweating a lot on my hands.
No,
This
no,
could
but
be.
sometimes it doesn't react very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay, I should pay attention. B3. Knight takes E4.
Let's see what the chat is saying. Jan, you said
Grandmasters Jorden says, I think the 1200s are the scary guys. Don't forget the first Banterthon game. Nah, but we won that first game.
He's meaning the first one of... I don't even remember that one.
The very first we played was a guy against a guy with 1200, some Italian, and was some trouble along the way.
Probably Luki was behind the mouse or not.
No, I think I was the main culprit.
I remember, yeah, a little bit. So Maroxy bind type of structure we got here going on.
Yeah, I'm never sure when one should exchange these bishops and when one shouldn't.
Neither am I. I would have...
Petra Geert knows.
Gert. Yeah, if you would have a son, Gert, and he would be playing chess, would you teach him the Maroxy bind or the accelerated dragon from black, or not really?
I think neither. I would want Geertje to play like some classical stuff. We'll start with the Berlin so he gets some chess culture. Then he eventually moves on to the Petrov. Like, I want him to be a fun player.
The Petrov and the Berlin sounds. Yeah, I was first thinking like something with like Scheveningen might fit his style, but
that's possible, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe that's for his first couple of years. But then the Berlin and the Petrov sounds like.
Maybe you're right. Maybe in his formative years, Kasparov style, he can play some.
Yes.
Some Scheveningen. All right, I picked up a pawn.
And against the 1d4 like Groenveld.
Groenveld, do you say that?
Well, you can say it, I guess.
I should be doing well now, but I need this other rook in business.
Yeah, I think you should move the G pawn at some point.
G pawn? No, I want to move
the hairy pawn.
The hairy pawn. I'm into hairy pawns.
Yeah. I'm not into many hairy things, but if there was one hairy thing I'd be into, would also probably be pawns.
I'm not sure if queen h4 is a great idea, but I want to checkmate. Geertje.
Yeah, I've been eating all the Kinder chocolate, so I've been making a bit of a mess here.
That's okay.
Alright.
My current plan is to go knight g5, queen f7, and queen takes h7.
That's very deep.
I did think about it.
But will Geertje see it? Or is he as cold as a stone and he doesn't care? That's
Queen
a bit
d8.
surprising. Perpetual Stalemate told me at least half an hour ago he had to get up and that a busy day was waiting, but I still see him in the chat.
He might be lying to us.
Yes. He told me he's from Romania and they don't do a lot of work over there.
Wow, that's another
There was a
very hateful stereotype you're throwing out there. Or were you just quoting him?
I was just quoting him. Yeah, not because I was thinking actually. I was being very respectful to Romanians. I thought they were very hard workers.
Okay. I've never been to Romania.
Me neither. But there's one other Dutchman in town, Erwin Lamy.
He's been there.
He's been there. So maybe we can ask him and inform the chat if Perpetual Stalemate is correct or not.
He is probably from Romania, so we might have to trust him whatever he says.
People in Chess24 chat don't lie, says. But I have been given some fake news already today, so not. Maybe that's a bit different. Meanwhile, your position is looking quite good.
Looks pleasant, huh? 2 pawns up, and I have the compensation too.
Yes. I was thinking knight e5, knight g4, but
yeah, that's probably better.
it's also good. This is also
Position remains intact. Petra Geert is having a tough time here.
wow.
I will
E5.
take his queen with check.
Undermining your yes, maybe a bit too late. This undermining move.
Yeah, the idea was good, but it was mistimed.
I wanted to play some blindfold games, but it turned out to be impossible when I was alone.
Yeah, it's tough alone.
Now I don't feel like it anymore, but At some point I got the great idea of putting the pieces on blindfold, but then I realized that chat cannot see anything.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Because I assume it's possible to remove the... Yeah, I can see it. So I was thinking maybe it's a job for the Just 24 Tech or Tech Jan
yeah.
to create some little small board over at like the right side of the screen for the live stream for chat to follow the games.
Or we just play like this. They can follow the black pieces.
This is also an interesting strategy. At some point it will look like black is completely dominating the game, but and I actually have to pay attention to the moves.
The good thing is we can read them, so we can catch up later. Ah no, it doesn't.
That's true.
This is weird.
Oh god.
It doesn't show us the black moves, but we can see where the black pieces are.
Oh
it's
god.
so confusing.
That's even more tough. Wow. Because usually, like when you're like at move 15 and you're not exactly sure anymore what happened, you can at least check back to the moves. But now...
It's strange it doesn't show the black moves. It shouldn't show the white moves, no?
Yeah.
For some purpose?
I don't know. To make us
Me
even
neither.
more confused. But you're always playing the same line, I've noticed.
Yeah, I'm a one-trick pony. All my life, since I'm
Yes.
16 years old, I've always played this. And I've lost many games.
Mm-hmm. Maybe also won a few, yeah?
Not that many.
Uh-huh. That's a weird tech solution to blindfold showing the black pieces.
I agree. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No. But it's definitely interesting.
Oh, I made the pawn disappear. That was nice.
Wow, that's real magic there. Magic, Jan. What do you think of that, mate?
I've thought about like becoming a magician, like getting hired for kids' parties. Hi guys, you want to see a card trick? I think that'd be great.
Yes. We have got this guy Hans Klok in the Netherlands. Do you know the guy or not?
For sure.
Yeah, you do, yeah?
He's very blonde.
Yes, very blonde. So he has got a bit more hair than you.
It's hurtful.
Yeah, well,
But
maybe
true.
if you try, you can... Well, we got this wig, which will make you look a little bit like him. But anyway, so he's this kind of... what is he? He's not really a magician, I would say. He's more like a...
Do you see how I tried to play G2, G4, then I remember my bishop was probably on G3?
Oh, I totally got... Yes. Maybe go for knight d5. Hopefully I'll take our... But anyway, he's doing all these kind of crazy tricks. So I could see you do that too. Magic Jan, hi kids, wanna see the candy disappear. Or wanna see the candy disappear. Or wanna... Yeah.
Let's see if I can get the pieces back. I don't think this is as entertaining as we thought. And I'm not doing this at all because I completely forgot about my pieces. Can I take on H7? Probably not.
Not yet.
That's sad.
But maybe Magic Jan can just make the H7 pawn disappear.
I wish I could. I should have like admin powers to just take
Yes.
the H7 pawn away. But I do not.
Very sad. And you have to work actually for winning this game.
It's gonna be tough. Turi came guns blazing.
Yes. King's Indian. Tough guy.
Look at him, he's jumping around.
Wow, yes.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
So what time did you have to get up? Pretty early, I would assume.
Nah, actually, just like normal people today. I got up at 6:30. Then I took the train, and it was crowded. Normally, when I take it at like 11:30 a.m., there's no one there.
No.
But in the morning, like seems like there's many people that get up.
At 6, what time did you get the train? Like that's...
Like 7:20.
Yeah, it's a normal time probably for many people, yeah?
Yeah, I was surprised.
It's the only
What
time
are
you
they doing up so early?
saw other people on the train, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not used to human interaction. As
I
you
don't
can
like
tell
it as well.
from the show.
I don't
I'm
like
not
it
a big
as well.
fan. No.
Try to avoid all kind of possible contact or interaction with other humans.
But the great news is, in today's world that we live in, no one's really into interaction. Everybody has their headphones in and staring at their phones, so you don't
Yes. No,
you don't have to acknowledge anything.
Yeah. No, it's great. Usually I'm with some friends, but all we do is being on our phones. And yeah, it's very strange. So I have my phone and I have like this group of people which I'm always texting with. But when I'm with them, I'm still on my phone, but texting with some other people. I mean, anyway, you always have to be on your phone.
And for the young generation, it's weird to talk one-on-one, right? It's normally you're talking in some group chat.
Yes.
And one-on-one, it gets strangely intimate very quickly, right?
Yeah,
you text
it's
someone
quite
by
awkward.
themselves and it's like, ooh.
Yeah,
We're not that close.
I don't really like that. Like also in the group chats, because there's never like any pressure to respond or something. Well, when you're talking one-on-one, you have to like.
Right, puts you on the spot.
Yes.
It's true. Because when I grew up, we had landlines and telephones. You would call someone
But
one-on-one
like
and then you would talk to them. I don't
Probably
think it
not,
was
right?
possible.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's a big change.
Sounds like that sounds like a nightmare or.
Yeah. Those were tough times.
Yes. No.
Oh, I'm supposed to be an expert on this. But
At least if he goes bishop c5. Well,
Yeah,
maybe this
out
one
of
you
book.
also know a little bit.
What do you do? Rook b1, a3.
I think rook b1 is Dubov move
Wow.
because I know he.
Dubov or dubious?
Maybe both. But I used to play Bundesliga in the same team. Oh no, it's not Dubov. I'm totally confusing things. No, I remember because I was playing Bundesliga, and at some point I think when my fellow teammate Ruud Janssen faced this move rook b1, and he castled and it came b4 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to think for a long time. And after the game, my other teammate Dubov told him that he had played it already several times. But maybe I'm confusing
So
things.
what we learned from the story is Ruud Janssen, Dutch Grandmaster, does not follow Dubov games.
He does not. I think Ruud. Ooh, this looks tricky. Anyway, so
Okay.
queen b3, but you can take on f6.
So many options.
Right. What about queen b? Yes, c6 and then e4, knight f4. Yes.
Still looks pretty good, but hard to think all this through. But queen b3 takes on c3. No,
I was playing one 2400 rated player here, and he essayed the following moves against me. I hope it's no
Okay.
problem for the viewers to talk a few moves blindfold.
They love it.
Okay, so it went e4, e6, d4, b6, knight c3, bishop b7, bishop d3, f5.
Yeah.
I knew it's bad, but I had no idea what to do during the game. So I took the pawn, he took on g2.
I didn't really count this.
He has
through.
bishop e4 at the end. It's a bit of a problem.
Bad.
But you can
Bad
go
news, yeah?
rook c1 and pretend like.
Yeah, it was all part of the master plan.
So maybe this Boris's move wasn't too bad after all.
Looked a bit dubious. I
Yes.
think my move was just bad.
Mm-hmm. Dubovius.
So how's your plans for the day? You're gonna go back soon? Will you sleep then? Or how do you think you'll handle it?
Yeah, I don't know yet. It's my next session will be at around midnight.
10 p.m., no?
10 p.m. till midnight, right? So
Not till midnight. Till 4 a.m.
till 4 a.m. yes. I think I will not sleep. I'm already feeling a little bit more awake. Yeah, I woke up at 3 and then I will be awake till 10. Slept like 3 hours. I think I can stay awake a little longer. Maybe I should try to visit the spa, because we're in this hotel which has a spa next to it, attached. But to be honest, I absolutely do not like swimming, so...
You don't have to swim in the spa.
What else? Oh, is it like a jacuzzi?
There's all kinds of things, yes. Saunas mainly. There's the salt room. I like the salt room. You sit there and you think, oh, this salt is really going to cure all my problems.
Alright, that sounds like a definitely possibility.
But you have to be comfortable with nudity. You know, these German spas,
Well,
very nudist communities.
I was, because I have this view over one of the swimming pools and I saw people wearing bathing suits there.
In the swimming pool, you can't go without clothes or with a bathing suit. It's a choice.
But in the sauna, it's obviously obligatory, mandatory to go.
Yeah, there it's, we call it textilfrei.
I get it. Yeah, no swimming pants allowed.
Exactly. For hygiene
That's
reasons.
a very nice way of saying nudity, textilfrei.
Yeah. I got lucky here against Boris because he finally gave me a rook.
Wow. Wow, that's the nice full view again.
It is nice.
No, Command were already played, so it's not allowed to play him again.
That is
Oh
true.
no, Elgasma. Oh no, he's not a member. He's a friend of mine, kind of, but...
Go
not
premium.
go
Oh no,
premium.
El Gasmar. What are you doing? In the meantime, I will play Giovanni Martinez.
Jordan, how old are you not to know what a spa is?
Wow, age shaming.
I'm 8 years old.
What does SPA stand for? W. Arnold. Educate us.
Yes. At 8 years old, you have to learn many things in life. Yesterday, I already learned what DKR or DRK means, and that's already a huge improvement in my opinion.
What's DKR?
Or it was a DRK, one of the two.
I don't know either.
It had to do something with Russians.
KGB?
KGB. Close
Yeah,
enough.
that was surprising. I'll admit. DKR. Okay, very close.
Close enough.
What am I supposed to do here? I'll play something weird to get him out of book. I think that's my only hope.
He played what you played best against him. That's sometimes a great way to
It's very tough to face your own weapons.
to challenge your opponents.
The good news is we're a pawn up. That's the only problem with the Mora Gambit. It loses a pawn.
Yes.
Well, equal pawns would be great. Like
Yeah.
at no G7 pawn.
Yeah, but even without a pawn, I think it's still a very good opening. Yes, and
You
it's
recommend
still
it,
a
yeah?
very good opening. Yes, recommend it to everyone over at Chess24 who's watching. Thank you, Jan, for doing your responsibility as an adult and educating the younger generation. Keep it up, says Nizahe.
Thanks, I'll try my very best. What was I educating on? I forgot.
Many things.
About the old days when we didn't have the internet. And we had to talk one-on-one. Even though,
Life got much better since, yes?
well, you could still avoid talking one-on-one by just not talking to anybody. Or
No.
just,
But
read books, play
yeah.
computer games. Those were fun days.
So it was still okay, yeah. But I think like the generation of kids who are born nowadays, they have the best. They don't have to have any social contact whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I still had sometimes to talk to people.
Yeah, internet was slower when you were young.
Although internet is still slow in Germany.
That is true. I think it's slowing down here by the minute. I feel like the pieces are
Yes.
hardly reacting anymore.
Right.
I'm a little worried though, speaking of the young generation and putting on my old man hat. Like I see my daughter, she's 2 years old, she's completely addicted to the smartphone.
Already.
You give it to her and she knows how to go to YouTube and how to watch her kids songs. She could do it for like 8 hours straight.
Wow.
So
That's a great way to keep your kid quiet.
yeah, obviously. That's what's gonna happen today when I have babysitting duties, but I'm not sure if it's healthy.
Yeah, I don't really read up on the research there, but I don't really know if there are any definite conclusions on that.
No, we're not there yet. It's
No.
gonna be 10 years to have all these mental illnesses caused by bullying on social media and staring at screens.
Well,
Even though I've stared at screens all my life. I had computers, so I don't
Yeah.
think the staring at screens changed all that much.
no, so I
And
know.
look at me, I'm a perfect example of mental health.
Yeah, I know a person who's thinking looking at screens, a mobile phone causes radiation, which is very unhealthy, but I'm not sure if he's correct.
Probably is, but I'm sure there's other things out there as well.
It's Russian Grandmaster residing in Groningen in the Netherlands.
Wow, that narrows it down somewhat.
Yeah.
Who could it be?
Yeah, I will not reveal any more parts of his identity. But Grandmasters student agrees.
That's nice. We're old school, Kramnik student and I.
Mm-hmm.
These crazy kids with their crazy devices.
Right.
What I like about your devices is your charger for your phone is like double the size of anybody's phone.
Yes. That's my
And it
charger.
weighs like 10 kilos.
It's I recently got it. I got it like a week ago, because I used to always buy these chargers for my phone. Oh, now you're getting. I should make a few.
I have this.
Oh wow, that's kind of small, but is it good?
Yeah, it charges your phone like 4 times.
And does it do it fast?
Yeah, it's very fast.
Wow. Because
This is, speaking of charges, I also have this. This is super slow.
this one looks nice though. But
It's nice, you
but
just
doesn't
lay
have
your
like a
phone on
nice
it.
battery in it, or. But I'm never sure like what makes something charge fast, whether it's like the cable or whether it's the device, because I think also the cable has something to do with it. Because I was charging my phone with several cables and they changed the wow, Jordan lost a lot of rating points saying the left nut. Getting this. Yes, Jan is back here to
Warnold is trying to define Spa, but that must be wrong. He says the term is derived from the name of the town of Spa, Belgium. That's wrong, Warnold. It means sanus per aquam, healthy through water.
But I know
Wow.
in Germany you have many of these bath places, right? And that also has something to do with like that in the what do you call it? In the 1500s or something, in the medieval ages, they used to have like bathing as well there or something, right?
I think they just get extra tax money if they can call themselves Bart, because then people can go there to cure their ailments, like not seeing Queen F2.
Yes. I was about to point. So
But
usually these are the somewhat richer places, yes.
No, there is a bit of a. Wow! Don't throw all these crazy moves at me, Giovanni Martinez. There's a bit of a correlation, but I missed f5 too.
Bishop c4 maybe.
Wait, if he sees f5, and then I'll hit the penny button. But in general, I think if the place is labeled Bart something, then you can go there as part. Oh, I wanted to go bishop c4. Somehow I went all the way to b3. It's early morning. Don't worry, I got this. I was.
Alright, please continue your.
I was talking about beta. I also was struggling to explain it. Even though I play for butt end, so I should be an expert.
Yes.
Oh, I'm also winning on time. There's zero reason to panic. But that was strange. After we had agreed on bishop c4 somehow.
Yeah, you also played it so confidently.
Yeah,
I was like,
very happy. High class chess, ladies and gentlemen.
I think, but okay, I think even with the time situation, you would even win this game without it.
Yeah, I'm very confident.
I think now you're very okay already.
Objectively winning.
Just make a
h5,
move.
h6
Bishop
plan.
f3 takes
Quite
h5.
efficient. No, that's not how we play. No. Check.
Spy is an abbreviation of the word spastic. This is what chat is telling us.
That's wrong.
Also interesting. But I like how chat still is unsure about the definition of spa, because I was called out for not knowing it, so I'm happy that I'm not the only one.
Yeah. I always thought it's Latin for sanus per aquam.
I think that sounds very, very cool. Sounds also quite correct.
Yeah, I'll go with that. But we can also Google it. The good thing nowadays is you don't have to know stuff anymore. You can just Google it. Spa. No, our friend was right. It's from the Belgian bath spa.
Wow. Maybe he also has Wikipedia.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
British tourists were visiting Spa since the
Ah.
16th century.
That's not even that long ago.
Okay. It's been a while. There's a common interpretation that Spa is short for Sanus per Aquam, Salus per Aquam, or Sanitas per Aquam.
That's what you were saying, right?
But it's not historical, but it's a historicizing. I'm trying to translate from German.
I don't know.
Acronym.
I don't know what backronym means. That's
Acronym is like, yeah.
That sounds
It's like a backronym, so it's revisionist history.
okay.
Okay, we learned something.
Wow.
It's not Sanus
Who'd
per
have
Aquam.
thought?
Oh, C6. I gave this in one of my videos here.
Yes, I wanna.
Probably makes no sense whatsoever. But at some point, which I forgot by now.
Also, nobody does it, so nobody knows about it.
Exactly. Except my boy Tuatara.
A dear watcher of your series.
Exactly. Now G3 looks weird.
Belgium being older than Latin sounds like fake news.
Mr. Dodgy is finally awake. Was Mr. Dodgy here with you all night, or did he disappear?
No, I heard some rumors that he was streaming over at Twitch, but I think
wow,
that was fake
he made
news.
a rival Banterthon?
Yeah, these were the rumors, but I think in the end, I think I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Don't.
Don't. All right. In that case, I think he was trying to steal viewers.
All of our 195 viewers? Why is no one watching? I
Yes.
think we gotta go with the times. We gotta get on these. Can we do a live Snapchat stream?
Oh yes, for sure. Live Instagram stream, live Snapchat stream.
No, we gotta get on Facebook, Twitch, what else is there?
Where do you see the amount of viewers though?
Here.
Wow, so small.
That's very upsetting.
And now we're already at 197.
Wow, you just gotta wind and they show up out of nowhere. I'm not sure the number is very precise, but still upsetting.
Yes.
What's this position is also upsetting me, but less.
Okay, it's okay. But like I said, these 2400s, they're tough.
They're very tough.
Yes.
Especially when they're called Tuatara.
Which sounds also kind of intimidating.
Where's Tuatara from, what do you think? From the United Kingdom.
Wow, I didn't expect like Mexico.
Wow. This is probably the last year English people can play on Chess24. No, I'm not sure what's gonna be after Brexit.
I was trying to make the Brexit opening. I played once c4, queen a4, but I wanted to put it one square further, but it wasn't allowed.
Nice.
So my queen stopped all the way over at a4.
Bishop b7 is giving me so many choices. Like, I want to go knight c5 without thinking, but I can also grab a pawn.
Wow.
And you
Bishop
know how I
g5?
feel about pawns.
That's not so good.
No, it's probably even better.
But yeah, I'm not really following the Brexit, but I saw there was a lot of things going on there with Premier May and whatnot. But I'm not really more than reading the headlines. I don't really do.
What publications do you normally read? Het Telegraaf?
Mainly things about Donald Trump. It's interesting always.
Well, that's every publication, no?
The Telegraaf. You mean like which news site or?
Yeah.
That's what it means. I read like the NOS.
Okay, what's that like?
It's like
Dutch teletext?
No, I don't know. It's like the Dutch Zeitung or something. I don't know.
Okay.
No, it's just like they have like the TV program at the journal at 8 every day, and they have some news sites. And That's what I read, and I read nu.nl, and that means like jetzt.de. That's
Jetzt.de.
basically jetzt.de. It means like what's happening now.
Me.
In order that I'm reading chess24.com.
That's an excellent news site.
Yes.
Rook all the way back.
Wow. Is that the definition of a Beckatier or whatever? What was it? Okay, whatever.
The definition of a Beckatier?
No, this other word which was it said something like with spa, the spa which you Backatonym or something.
A backronym.
Backronym.
I think backronym is just like an acronym, but you made it up.
Okay.
After it happened.
All right.
I don't speak English.
Neither do I.
Easy Rider 27 is saying, gotta go to the supermarket. Why does this guy resign all of a sudden? The position looks the same like always has, no? Maybe the threat of bishop e7 scared him too much.
Bishop d6 was definitely not an option.
No, this bishop is too weak. Okay, you need to crush somebody.
Alright, I'll play a few.
Because I need to go yell at chess24 people as they arrive.
I see a
So I'm only here at 12, I should stand at the door at 9:30.
Yes, alright. Then I'll then get those people to work or something. I'm playing a 2900 rated challenge here, so that's tough. I think I'm gonna get crushed this game. At least if my opponent makes a move. Which doesn't really seem to be happening today. Alright, I'll wait 5 more seconds. I'm sorry, Mr. Ibusen. You weren't there. Looks like when Jan's leaving, all the others are leaving as well. Let's play Mr. Afuro Samurai. At least if he's willing to make a move. Alright, Afuro makes a move. I think it's time to play some strong players and try to win the games. Something which is easier said than done. Because since all the rating I lost, I have 1 hour to win everything back that I lost and get back to 3100 before Luki takes over. Oh no, Jan takes over. Tuatara gives us an explanation for why he had to resign early. The doorbell rang and the shopping was delivered and the mango was squashed as well. That's very much a legitimate reason to resign, in my opinion. Let's see what's going on in my game right here. Maybe my opponent doesn't see that I'm attacking his pawn. That would be nice. If he does see it, he does see it, and it's very annoying. Now it's kind of an important moment. Do I want to take the pawn on e2 or do I not? Let me try to calculate. Very hard. I think I'll go for it. Let's see what's gonna happen. Alright. Maybe I should have calculated that a little bit better. Can I get away with this? Oh, it's so much to calculate. Rook e1, I have queen d4 maybe. Now we're also being explained what Tuatara means. They're New Zealand reptiles. Thanks for informing me about that. And I will tell Jan as well as soon as he's back from getting some of the workers over here, Chess 24, to work as well. Hard position. So many choices. Maybe queen over here. Let's just make a move. I'm way down on the clock. And he pre-moved that move as well. Wow. This person, if one thing, is very confident about his moves. Or the strength of them. At least. Let's hope for rook c3 and have a pin. That will be very welcome. Okay, and I have to sidestep my queen. Maybe over here. He does see my pin, unfortunately. That doesn't make me... Let's attack this pawn. In honor of Jan, let's try to take as many pawns as possible. So after I take that pawn, I'll have 3 pawns plus a rook for 2 minor pieces. I think that makes that the situation is in my favor, but he has kind of active pieces, so maybe it's not so clear. Let's take the pawn, shall we? My opponent is playing so fast. It's making me scared. Maybe go there. I'm down a minute on the clock and the position is very hard to play. So you could play, for example, bishop b3, queen d4, bishop b2. Maybe I'll have queen d3 there. I just have to play fast. With 2 minutes, it's not a lot of time. I have to say gimme when I take a pawn, right? I'll remember that. Fortunately, my opponent is thinking. Tense moments. Okay, bishop there. So tense. Maybe bishop d4. Can I get away with that? I hope so. I'm not sure if Jan is back for good or if he has to leave again. But it's a very tense game here. Who is my favorite player of all time is something which Blitzking asks. That's most certainly Radio Jan. Nice. Oh, and just as that I blundered a piece, but I had nothing other already. Yeah, I'm getting crushed here.
Nah, still doing fine. Lots of pawns.
Yeah, Chad just told me I have to say gimme when I take one of the pawns. That's what I learned.
Yeah, that's protocol.
Okay, I don't know what to do. Maybe
rotate.
You think?
Open file.
That's a good move. But I always bishop a6 idea.
What to do?
Take?
Yeah, I don't know. It's all tough.
Okay, let's go here. This doesn't strike me as a very good move, but I'm down on the clock. So I have to make choices.
Tough choices. Rook a1.
Okay, that's a very happy move for me.
Should have one is good news.
Now with rook a1 I have rook d5.
Yep, back in business. There's also
Bishop
rook
A6.
d4, rook a5, rook b4 for later.
Aha, thanks. Now he wants to play bishop a6, but at the moment I still have rook d7. He's just playing for cheap tricks. He's not so strong after all. Is he gonna go at it again?
Does he want to draw?
Can I take and b3? I think I cannot take b...
What are you talking about?
No, I cannot do it,
No.
unfortunately. I think now you realize he can move the king. Okay, I'll push this pawn. Pawns are there to be pushed. Okay, let's try for this move maybe. I should have played c5 maybe immediately. Wow, this guy, super annoying. Okay. No draw for you. Sir. I think I'm gonna get flagged this game. Bishop c6 though. What do I do to bishop? Rook d3 to b3. Yes, very nice. Got you there.
Work.
I don't know at all, to be honest. Jan's still making promises he can't keep. What's that about?
I don't know. What did I promise?
I don't know. Now I should be okay, right? Although he has this, maybe better this. And this. To restrict his bishop. Such a tense game. It was a 5-minute game, but it's getting down to the wire.
It's very exciting.
But I have to get back all of the rating. Can I get away with this? Let's try it.
Yeah, go for it.
This one I missed, unfortunately. I don't know what to do anymore. Try to create another passed pawn.
Sure.
That doesn't work. Let's wait. Zugzwang.
Mutual Zugzwang.
I don't know. Zugzwang.
I think you're doing great.
Oh no. B4. No. Take. Does it work?
E3.
Wow.
Totally horrible move.
Yes. How do I queen my pawns now? I have to make a draw and flag. I will flag him here.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I have to keep my... that's very tricky for me. Oh, I mean, even when...
Winning!
Yeah, that
Great
was
technique.
a tough game, chat. Alright, thank you for the game, Mr. Afuro Samurai. That was tough.
That was very exciting.
So, maybe play... Oh, Mr. Dodgy is playing.
Oh, wow.
Challenging. Should we play him again?
Sure. Someone gave Mr. Dodgy a draw? What is Banterthon come to?
Wow. Let's see what Mr. Dodgy has in store for us.
Candidate Patzer is defining backronym even more eloquently than I did. Urban Dictionary, backronym, a meaning assigned to an acronym after the acronym has already been established. That is different from its original meaning. There you go.
Worth all 4 points, says candidate Patzer. Definitely.
What else did we learn?
Oh,
Tuatara is saying, apologies for the slightly premature resignation. Doorbell rang and the shopping was delivered. The mango was squashed as well.
Yeah.
You order mangoes to your house?
Yeah, I think this there's this new thing going on of avoiding even less social contact, which is to
order groceries. Yeah, do that. Amazon Fresh.
And that's the thing.
Well, I think you can. Most supermarkets just deliver stuff to your house as well.
Yeah. All right.
So you're a pawn up, but you have a dodgy position.
Exactly.
If you go g5, do you think he will take?
Mr. Dodgy, I think he will.
Probably will, yeah. Might be
But
good.
is it good? Yeah. But knight e5. Maybe we should just...
Let's find out.
Alright.
Or not.
Usually I ask me what would ready Jan do here. So then I come to my moves. Is that a Red Bull Light? Or is it the normal one?
It's sugar-free.
Wow.
But I brought you a normal one.
Ah, great. I bought two Red Bulls tonight. I thought that would get me through the night, but one was already almost enough. This he doesn't take. Let's see what we should do here. Knight h5, knight takes d4 is too complicated to calculate.
Do you also feel that it's getting sort of sticky to enter moves? I don't know why.
Yes, a little bit. It's a little bit laggy. Yeah, this I was already noticing. It already started quite early. Maybe sometime. But it's not so bad. I mean.
No.
Not like this, you mean?
So
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
But we do not want to restart the computer because the stream has to be on all night, or we have to restart the entire 72 hours Banterthon. John, I say nothing, but I'm talking about the position because he needs my help. I definitely do need Jan's help.
I don't think so.
And Tuatara is informing that his kids love mango. Can I get away with knight b4 here?
Sure, provoke him a little.
Too much Red Bull on the mouse. That could be. Although somehow I doubt it. I think it has more to do with the computer than the mouse.
Yeah, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the computer gets tired.
That's true. Is it always on? Or do you sometimes switch it
No,
off?
I normally switch it off.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a Banterthon. No
Yes.
switching off.
Right.
Wow, he retreats. That's
I
a cute
could
move.
take on h3, but it's a bit strange, I think.
He would be very impressed though.
Should we do it
Really
then?
bad. Yeah, just do it.
Alright, just do it. Like slogan. Chat being quite quiet again. That's a funny thing to say.
So what was Lukey Boy up to? Did you see him? Was he still awake when...
So I was
Were you awake when he came back?
I went to sleep around 10,
Wow.
but 10 minutes later I realized I missed this move, but 10 minutes later I realized that it was gonna be hard to sleep, but I tried to do it anyway.
Right.
Yeah. And then I was almost falling asleep, and then approximately 11 in the evening, Lucky came back, and he kind of woke me up, and then I had to try to get back to sleep all over again. Okay, let's not remove that. So, but I think I must have woken him up when I took a shower at 3 AM. But I didn't think there was any other choice. I cannot do that.
Yeah, this is fine. Same like last game.
Yes.
Bunch of pawns. B4.
I forgot to say gimme again.
That's okay.
Okay, like this.
Just wait for the maniac to go b5, opening our rook,
Take or rook
giving us
a2.
another pawn.
Take first, yes, and then this. Oh, this is I missed the rook c8 check. It's never made, anyhow.
No, mate. You can go back. He's probably not even repeating.
Mr. Doji is a true fighter. This is a bit passive. But
That's okay.
I think we're much worse here. But does
Nah.
Foreest mean forest?
That's a crazy guess.
Who knows? Rook. Can we get away with such a move? I doubt it.
No, I'd go rook d8 or something, and then just. Hey, what? But he wants knight c5. Does that scare
Yeah,
us?
but then rook c8.
Okay.
And then knight e6 takes king h2.
Wow.
Queen f7, and he has no threats.
Alright.
Wow, he's so deep.
Amazing.
Push.
Run.
Running is something I'm doing all my life.
Now knight c5. What's the move now?
Maybe we can go rook c8, knight e6 takes d2. I doubt it.
Rook c8. He takes on d3. Anyway.
Maybe.
Now
push
queen
takes.
f7. It's endgame time, no?
Hmm? Yes, you think?
I'm not sure what happens
Oh,
if he takes on h6.
Yeah, I wanted queen h7, but it's so bad. Maybe b6.
Alright.
What was Luke doing until 11 in the red light districts? I think if Loki would have gone to the red... I cannot pronounce the word, I'm sorry, chat. Wow, knight.
He doesn't go knight b3.
That's very nice.
Surprise.
Run, Forest, run. Yeah, I didn't really like that movie actually. Somehow. It was okay, but it was too much running. I don't know, check. What's up with everyone being so fast on the stream?
I don't know. Go.
I don't like this move at all.
Doesn't matter.
Can we get away with this one?
Sure.
Wow, you sound so confident.
I'm very confident.
What does Foreest mean at Jordan v Foreest? Asked Willie Davis. As far as I know, it doesn't mean anything. I don't know, this? Let's just try it. Knight g3 I totally missed.
It's okay, we have another pawn to run.
Let's have this move, which makes me happier. And I'm a bit scared about our king situation.
Knight g1.
This makes me even more happy. I think Mr. Dodgy's problem is knights.
You think so?
Yes.
I think it's both knights and days.
Knights and?
Days.
That one I don't particularly get, but
It wasn't particularly funny.
What is it, days?
Day is like the time when it's not night.
Ah. But... Okay.
Come closer, dodgy boy.
How is he still defending? He cannot be... I see the common theme, which you only... Wow. Very annoying. Okay, let's just flag the guy. Wow. This annoys me, kind of. Okay, this is totally a bad move, but...
Doesn't matter. Just be faster.
Oh no. Okay, it's all planned. Yes.
Wow, brilliant.
Alright, that's one rating point in the pocket. I must say, beating 1200, it's a little more comfortable than beating 2500 when you want the same rating game. Jordan, I think your ancestors lived in the forest. Well, here's something.
This guy is as funny as me with my nights and days jokes.
Wow. But actually, this is a very funny story. So we had my family. They have like a long family history, and so
your family has basically been ruling over this small Dutch town for centuries, no?
Yes, and in the year 1200 something, we had this king, Willem van Oranje, and I had this family member who was a doctor, and he was actually the doctor of the king at that time. So at some point, the king was shot dead. It's a famous Dutch story.
So far you're describing the plot of The Last King of Scotland.
Is that also what happened there?
Yeah.
But now I'm curious if that also is what happens next is also what happened in the King of Scotland plot. Because my ancestor had to declare that the king was dead. It's like some kind of thing they do. So the doctor, my ancestor, declared to go to the crime scene and declare the king's death. And as Mr. Dodgy was pointing out yesterday, my funnies are just as funny as Sweetlers. And just like that, this story was very funny. Yeah, I noticed that after speaking English for about 5 hours, I'm losing the ability to speak English.
It's okay. Je kan altijd een beetje Nederlands praten als je een beetje moe is van het Engels.
Oké, ja, soms dan gooi ik er ook gewoon een Duits woord doorheen. Een beetje zoals Zugzwang of Zeitnot of
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. Oder.
That's all the German I know.
Yes, that's basically it.
I'm trying to confuse Alaba boy here.
When you don't get John's punt anymore, it's signal it's high time to go to bed. True.
You're almost done.
I'm not feeling tired, but probably I am tired.
I always feel tired, but maybe sometimes I'm not.
Yeah, with me, it's always the other way around.
But in general, you're full of energy, no? Because when I was young, I didn't have any energy either.
No,
I've always felt tired, my entire life.
Banter Blitz gave me some energy. But when I'm at home, sometimes I'm not full of energy. Ah, yeah, the Red Bull is of course the reason. This is the reason why I'm still kicking.
It's a great product.
Gives you wings. It's good to see you back behind the mouse again. Finally some decent chess being played. Yeah, but the two games you just saw of mine were basically the story of all evening.
But you play very strong guys, and Mr. Dodge.
Yes. So sad that bishop takes c3 is not working.
Yeah, it's a bit upsetting.
Wow. Gimme.
It's not the tastiest of pawns.
You could also just take on e4 and go bishop c4.
Yeah, that's the sober way to do it.
Right.
Alright.
Please play Drunken Master opening a6, b6, c6, d6, e6, f6, rook a7 setup with either black or white at Jordan at John. I think that would be an opening for Luke. It would be better than the openings he plays now.
That's probably true. Wow, primo bishop takes c3.
Yes.
I thought he was gonna go bc.
Me too. Hashtag. All the German I know is 1, 2, Polizei. That's also a great.
3, 4,
I know.
Grenadier. 5, 6, alte Gags. 7, 8, gute Nacht.
Yeah, I know some German songs as well. So there's this one Kommt doch, Alter, ist doch noch nicht so spät. Lass uns noch ein bisschen tanzen.
Ah, yeah, I know that. It's, what's her name?
Yeah,
Annette
by the way-
Louison.
No, I think I don't
Nein,
know
Mann.
who it is,
Ich
but
will noch nicht gehen.
but
Ich will noch ein
do you
bisschen
ever listen
tanzen.
to German songs or not really?
I will listen to German hip hop, which
Ah, great.
is a thing that exists because
Yes.
German is a great language for.
Do you listen to people like Bushido and
No, I'm not a Bushido guy.
what about Kollega and Farid Bang?
Kollega, I'm fine with. Yeah, Kollega and Farid Bang. I like Kollega better than Farid Bang.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But they produce many songs together, right?
Yeah, jung, brutal, gut aussehend. 1, 2, 3. JBG3.
Maybe I forgot I always forget the titles, but there's one which I really enjoy, and it's it has something like zieh den Rucksack ab oder neem den Rucksack auf, wann du mit mir redest, wenn du mit mir redest.
I'm not sure if I heard that one. There was a classic German TV show, which probably only I saw, called Mädchengang, about some tough girls.
Okay.
And they had this famous line, halt die Fresse, wenn du mit mir redest.
Also great.
Means, shut up when you're talking
I
to me.
know.
So maybe they're quoting that, I'm not sure.
I think this has
No,
a
I
little
also
bit
enjoy
different
my,
music.
yeah, my Capital Bra.
Ah, this one and yeah, Capital Bra is good. Of course, then you got some other guys like Zido,
Yeah, Zido, he's...
Rammstein. No, that's not German hip hop. My father is a fan of Rammstein, but
Yeah, as a German, it's a bit tricky for me, because they're playing too much with, symbolism. And I'm old school, but you won't know this. Like, Hamburg was a big hip hop metropolis in the 90s. So we have a lot of classic Hamburg acts, but it's a while ago. Absolute beginner, semi deluxe, it's old stuff.
wow, might have to look that up.
Nah, it's okay.
Absolutely beginner. That actually generally I like German hip hop or rap or whatever. There's 3 types of German music. Scooter, Rammstein, unimportant.
That's very hurtful. Have you heard of Scooter?
Not really.
Hyper.
Yeah, what is it? What kind of music is it?
I don't know. I guess the broad is techno, but I'm not sure.
I think I can kind of picture it already. I think I kind of know.
They also have this great hit, How Much is a Fish?
Sounds great.
How much is the fish?
Wow. I like also there's this one song, German song, which is like called like Holland is die grootste.
Holland is die geilste Stadt der Welt.
Geilste Stadt der Welt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 257ers. They're good.
Yes. Yeah, and that's the only song I know, but I have this friend who really likes the entire band.
Yeah, 257ers are great.
Right. I see there's a person KJJL in the chat. He wanted me to play a game against him. I know the guy, so maybe we could play him.
Alright,
after.
next game. He's all yours.
Right.
Because I'm crushing Alaba 27123 here.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Alaba? That's the Bayern Munich defender? David Alaba?
Bayern. Wow, I don't know. Where is he from?
I think he's Austrian.
Uh-huh. Doesn't sound Austrian.
I agree.
But Chat informed me that Champions League is starting Tuesday and Wednesday.
Laurent demanded that his schedule includes breaks for Paris Saint-Germain Champions League games.
Oh god. No one likes Paris Saint-Germain.
Laurent does.
Mm-hmm.
I won.
Wow. So time for KJJL.
Let's see if he challenged. Here he is. KG. All yours.
Alright. Let's play 1c4.
City Slicker is saying, I vaguely remember hearing some rapper called Cappuccino as a kid. Yeah, I know Cappuccino. He was more like a jazzy rapper, like sort of smooth, boring stuff. Wasn't for me. But yeah, he was around. So where's KJL from? He's Dutch?
He's from Groningen.
Oh. The whole population of Groningen showed up here tonight. That's
Yes.
how we got our 200 viewers. Shout out to Groningen. I've never been to Groningen.
Usually, you haven't?
No?
Oh my god. You've been missing out on life.
It's true.
The funny thing now is that now he thinks he's playing you.
He does, but he's probably watching, no?
No, but not at this.
From the opening? Yeah, this looks like he's playing Luke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what people don't know is that Luke was under the table all the time. I will not give any more information.
No, that's all we need for the mental picture. Thank you.
This is theory, right?
Yeah, I think Rook 1 is main, but G3 is also a move.
Uh-huh.
Luke, I'm sure, a lot of classical games with F5, Knight G5, Knight F6, F3, and then he gets mated eventually.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember a game, it was by Kramnik against Anish.
Okay, I don't remember that one.
It was when Kramnik was still kicking Anish's butt.
Right.
Is Knight G5 the move?
Yeah.
Great. I'm already out of books, so I'm just totally freestyling.
Knight F6, B5, right? No, you have a choice. Yeah, I think B5 might be a move. Bishop F3 and F3 are also moves, I guess.
I will go B5.
Alright.
White Renaissance. DJ Utsi. Who's that?
DJ Utsi is
it like some kind of elevator music or?
It's like après-ski music. I must admit I'm not very familiar with his work, but some Austrian. I don't know what the genre is called. I would call it après. It's Anton, no? Or Anton aus Tirol. Ich bin so schön. Ich bin so toll.
Okay.
Ich bin der Anton aus Tirol.
Oh, this is terrible. No. But you guys also got some music like, you have this guy like Klankau Russell or something.
What's that?
It's also some German guy, but he makes like techno kind of.
Not familiar.
Alright, what do I do here?
Any move.
Okay, any move.
I like your position. So it's easy to take that pawn even, no? Like with C8, Knight D5. I have no idea what to do either, obviously.
I'll just do this. Probably very bad.
Yeah, D5.
Somehow I missed D5. I missed it. Luke would call it. Yeah, Luke would trash me, talk me down all over the place if he was here over this move.
Still in business though, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm much worse at least.
No.
Can play. I can just claim to have 2 bishops, but.
You can claim that.
Right.
I have a different charger.
Yes.
I need to use my nonsense. I'll be back soon.
All right. Let's try this move. Jan is looking for his charger, leaving me all alone here. Scary. Wow, this is kind of passive by my opponent KJJL. I cannot pronounce his real name because I think maybe you want to be anonymous. So we'll not reveal his real identity here, but he's not a very strong chess player. Maybe Queen G8 he does. Interesting. Let's go Rook 81. Please bring some beautiful women on the stream. Please bring Tanya Sachdev. I don't know about Tanya Sachdev, but after my session is over, I'll definitely try and recruit some women for the stream. I think that's my second job here over at Chess24. So, I'm getting a little bit outplayed this game, which is kind of sad. I must say, I've seen a severe drop in my level of play over the last hour or so. So maybe I am getting tired after all. Let's just make some moves and see what it will bring me. You can go h5. It's probably much better. The e3 I was kind of hoping he would play. Maybe he missed my check here. Okay, actually this check was inaccurate. I should have played rook to e1 first, because now he got queen g7. Which is for sure annoying me. I think this game we might have to flag our opponent. No, let's not go f4. Our opponent might have to flag him. Sad but true. Yes, and d4 is coming soon. And it's looking pretty bad. Let's attack his rook. See if it confuses him. Maybe it does. At least win on time. Something I've been doing every game since I've been sitting here. But he still has a minute left on the clock, unfortunately. So obviously my position is extremely bad, if not completely lost. But flagging chances are still alive. I have 10 seconds more on the clock, which is good. Let me give a check, see if it does anything. Now I blundered as well, which is making my chances of flagging him even worse. Yeah, now I can just take a second pawn if he wishes, or this. But meanwhile I'm getting closer to flagging him, which is my only remaining hope in this position. But it will not be easy at all.
You're getting crushed, but you're flagging him, yeah? Wow, deep trap. Tough luck.
I think I'll lose this one. I see some idea. Okay, cannot take the draw there. That's stalemate. Yeah, now I'm losing objectively, of course. Okay, that's
Not after F4.
yes, I'm still losing.
Nah, you're winning.
How?
On time.
Alright, good game there, KGGL. Maybe work on your opening play there, because after that it was pretty much hopeless for you all along. Yeah, the King's Indian is not a great opening when you're not really sure about what you're doing. Stick to the solid stuff. Okay, let's take some easy player. CS01. Let's go. Alright, knight f3 and the lag becomes worse and worse. Perpetual stalemate still in the chat, still not working. Maybe it's theory. Oh no, this brings back memories. Not very pleasant memories.
Kramnik's last win in a tournament.
Almost. Wow, so happy he didn't go e4 there.
I know, it wasn't his last win, right? He won against
against
Fressinet.
Fressinet.
Ah, okay.
Probably d4 is already bad, but I have no idea.
And Olaf146 is in the house. He says, good morning. Good morning, Olaf.
Is he also a regular watcher or?
I think so. I think he's more on the German shows normally. So he's more Team Lubbe. But he's been around.
Alright. In that case, guten Morgen, Olaf. Do Lubbe, Melanie and Niklas also live in Hamburg or not?
No. I take e5, does not bother you?
It does not bother me at all.
Just checking. I think they live in Braunschweig.
Braunschweig. Beautiful name.
Never been there.
How do we play a5? And where is Braunschweig exactly?
I don't know. I think it's one of these places that don't really exist, that we just have to confuse people. Like Bielefeld and Braunschweig. No one's ever been there.
Yeah, Bielefeld is actually quite a big city, yeah, but no one
I don't think it exists.
Oh, just doesn't exist, yeah. Isn't also Gronau some kind of city?
No, that's Groningen.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm sure we have some place called Gronau. 97.
Yes. If anything I learned from my game against Kramnik is that you shouldn't put the knight on e8, but put it on d7. Wow. Is it rook 8-3? Let's
no.
put it further. That was a joke. If knight g5, we go knight d8.
Nice.
That's one typical theme I learned.
Don't blunder the queen.
Let's not do that.
So far the fact that we have triple his rating is not really showing, but I feel like eventually it will become a factor. It's solid.
What a beautiful position for black.
It's nice. Knight takes e5 he had, no? I know. e7 is defending. Sorry.
Yes. Not that I saw it in any case. Let's
Just
try
your
to have some
instincts are
fun.
on point. This is the most fun I've had since my alarm rang this morning at 6 a.m. You're aware F takes E, D takes E is not allowed, right? Bishop G5, all part of the plan. Oh boy.
Sorry for the somewhat worse chat, but I think
Zwischenschach.
Zwischenschach, that's another German word we're pronouncing.
Right.
But fortunately, with Jan mentioning a move now and then, and the time still being a factor, I still get to win some games.
You're
This-
way too modest about your chess. You just defeated 3 2700 players in tournament games in Weikanzee.
Wow. But but I think the only reason I defeated them was because they were trying to beat me so badly.
Still counts.
Still counts, that's true.
I think, I don't know this, but I think my lifetime wins against 2700 players probably like one or two.
That's very typical
I think
German, but you
you're-
many
yeah,
more
yeah.
draws.
Yeah,
You
there's
lost
many
more.
draws.
I think I'm at like 6 or 7 now.
B3.
Yes, B3 is a nice move.
You had 6 or 7 already. That's amazing.
Wow, Ulder Schrecken saying that Bielefeld might exist. We don't believe him.
No, he's like,
Yes.
he's saying, Bielefeld is great. Football stadium right in the center of the city. The city doesn't exist.
Wow, a football stadium right in the middle of nowhere.
Arminia Bielefeld. It's a fake football club.
Or
Made in 2.
Made into, I don't even see it.
It's not true.
Made in 3 I can see.
Yeah, made.
Oh, you were right.
No, King G4. That was
Yeah,
the
no.
one.
Alright, we're so close to 3100 again.
This is exciting. Let me play someone really bad.
Olaf.
No, Olaf is already played thrice.
Wow. But maybe that was from previous Banterthons.
Yeah, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
But no one's ever played. It's all...
It's all Zen.
It's all Zen.
It's
Ah.
like some form of yoga. It's some Buddhist thing, I'm sure. Not sure, I'm thinking.
You're a fountain of wisdom.
Yes. I am. Once I was hanging out with this guy who was into this stuff and he got me some book on Zen, that's why I know.
What was it? Zen and the art of repairing motorbikes? That's what it's called, no?
Something like that. It was called Master of Zen or something.
Ah, okay.
Wow, really? I thought you were kidding me. No, motorcycle maintenance.
Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance, that's what I meant.
Wow.
Good book.
Really?
Yeah.
What connects those two?
What did Laurent give here? We can give a sneak preview. I think he gave A6. I
Wow.
was saying, that looks horrible. Why not 97? But he had a point. I think
Putting
critical is bishop takes C6.
Putting the viewers on the wrong track.
Now we're okay. Like, we
Hey,
might go
JJL
97,
says,
96.
I wanted to honor Luki. Didn't quite manage though.
How do you honor Luki?
Yes, but does Luki play the King's Indian?
He does sometimes.
I think he wanted to play good moves, but maybe and try to lose on time. He did manage this.
Okay.
But has Jordan ever read a poker book? No, he has not.
That's
But-
a funny discussion because Svidler claims he read a poker book, but he couldn't offer any evidence for his claims, so we're still doubtful.
I've played poker, by the way, on occasion.
Right. Do you play with your friends or do you play online?
So
Both.
I'm playing sometimes in it. I've played twice now in French league, and it's
Ah,
like
yeah, they
tradition
make you
there.
play. Yeah, Laurent tries to take your money.
Yes, Laurent took a lot of my money. Anyway, so
I also
took
lost money
there.
to Laurent last time we played poker. It was
Uh-huh.
very upsetting. Of course, he's a fish, but
Yes.
he runs very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
Very
just had a
confident.
lot of luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's this one poker trick I know.
Wow.
I think Luki once explained me. He was asking because I told him something like, "There's always one card is better than two cards are better than the other. A pair is always better. I don't know what I was saying, but
Sounds like a good trick so far. Keep going.
I think he asked me something like, okay, I forgot it. Let's ask him when he's back. That's one of my better stories.
Yeah, that's a good story. Yeah. Cool story, bro.
At least I didn't go on for 5 minutes and then have no point. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I'm over here at Chess24. I'm trying to improve my storytelling.
I have 0 stories to tell, unfortunately. Svidler always has to do the heavy storytelling lifting.
With no points.
Svidler had this story about Anish, this 5-minute story about how no one knew where to put their drinks. And then Anish didn't hold the glass. And the punchline was he gave it to Sopiko.
Okay.
I think it was punchline. Yeah.
Great.
I have a wife.
So what does he mean? No one knew where to...
They were at some opening ceremony of something. And there were no places to put your glass. They were mystified that Anish didn't have a glass.
And that's probably the only reason why Anish brought his wife on that occasion.
I doubt it.
I do too, actually. And the others didn't consider taking their wife with them to the opening ceremony, yeah?
I'm not sure. Maybe Anish is the only guy with a wife in the chessboard.
That could be.
Let's do the math. Who else has a wife? Svidler has a wife.
Yes. Who else were at the opening ceremony?
I don't know. Vishy has a wife. Kramnik has a wife.
Wow. Many people have a wife.
Wow, that's lots of...
I don't have a wife. So I would have nowhere to put my glass.
What's your relationship status?
Complicated.
Complicated. Wow.
Private.
Privately complicated.
Privately complicated.
I'm doing great in this game in the meantime. I have bishops and
I like it when you play chess and when I can just watch.
Yeah, I prefer watching too.
That sounds, by the way, like a typical chess player problem.
Oh, it's confirmed. Paige is backing me up. He's saying Bielefeld gibt's nicht. Which means Bielefeld does not exist.
Grishuk, I think he is together with some strong Russian grandmaster, I believe.
Wow.
I'm not sure. She made it to the semifinals of the World Cup, but I just lost her name.
I thought you were trying to keep it private because it's complicated, but you just can't remember it.
I just cannot.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's definitely not Kostenyuk because she's together with Chegobov. It's also not Kozintseva, but it's something with a K.
Yeah. Katarina?
Katarina Lachner. Close.
Great job.
Alright.
What do I do
No offense to Grishuk and his wife. No, Zhukova, I think it's his ex-wife, but I'm not sure. I'm not so much into gossip.
We can tell.
But it sounds like a typical chess player problem, like you don't know where to put the glass. And it happens with chess players.
Nah, I'm sure it's a common thing. You're standing somewhere, but I'm normally happy because I'm socially very awkward. As if you didn't know. If I have something to hold on to, like if I can grab a glass and have a sip once in a while at least.
Yeah, it's also nice.
I feel like there's a purpose.
I'm very impressed by your play in this game.
Rightfully so. This is amazing stuff. Paige is saying, I'm pretty sure Caruana is married to Laurent Trent. That's probably true.
Alright. It's quite a statement.
So that's the list, yeah?
So everyone's married, yeah?
You think Grishuk has a wife? Svidler, Kramnik, Anand, Anish.
Well, I am sharing a bet. I was sharing a bet here with Loek van Wely, but
Nice.
I think Loek already has a wife. Maybe he wants me as a husband, but I doubt it.
Sounds correct.
Wow, they
I
resigned.
finally worn down.
Wait! I know, I thought it said
It's
1-0.
all them.
Henry
we lose?
Grob was married 9 times. Nobody liked his opening.
Yeah, it's hard to maintain a relationship while playing 1G4. Let's play Pagey Boy.
Let's do that.
Pagey Girl. We don't know.
Rajabov, I think he's married to the Prime Minister of Sokar of Azerbaijan.
He's married to the Prime Minister of Sokar of Azerbaijan. That sentence in itself. I'm not sure how much sense that makes. But we can agree he's married.
Wow, looks like all top players. Looks like chess players get easily committed. Or is that wrong? Thought.
I think since chess players often struggle to find a suitable mate, they hang on to
Yes,
the first one they find. Which is probably a good thing. Mr. Dodger is trying to make this show filthy, but I'm not having any of it. Saying it's a weird problem. If there's nowhere to put it, you just finish your drink.
Yeah.
How dare you? Wash your mouth with your fingers. Did you see this news story the other day? There was some Fox News anchor who said he has not washed his hands in 10 years.
Oh my
Germs
God.
aren't a real thing because you can't see them, so they don't exist.
So, what? You didn't have any hands, so what was the joke?
No joke. He said on the stream that he hasn't washed his hands in 10 years because germs aren't a real thing.
Okay. Sounds, yeah, it's a bit much, but okay.
Yeah,
If
like
he
5
believes
years
so.
is normal, but 10, that sounds excessive.
Well, I know some people who don't shower. Okay, don't really know them, but but not washing hands for 10 years sounds a bit much.
Maybe he does shower, so he washes his hands while showering. I don't know. I need to get the details on this. I have a plan. I want to go here, 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 and here.
Here, and here.
I just need to figure out the right order.
I see your final destination is H7.
Exactly.
Is it right? Doesn't really matter how you get there as long as you get there.
Bishop f4, he could stop it.
He will not see it.
Then he will be strategically
Is
worse.
it also the way you play chess? I just always play a move and I hope my opponent doesn't see what I think is a good move.
I do it a lot, but it's not great for my results when I just play based on hopes.
True. The left nut is saying I have a friend who only showers once a month.
He's got the right nut.
Yeah, I wanted to make some joke like that as well. Germans aren't a real thing. No,
Mr. Dodge is saying some German cities don't exist apparently. Yeah, it's Bielefeld and Braunschweig, that much we know. Bishop f4, he stopped my devious plan. That's upsetting.
I think he's watching the stream.
Stop watching, Beiji.
Well, it's like 10 seconds different, difference, so he will have problem making it to move 20.
Yeah, stop putting stuff on
Wow.
f4.
Wow. You could use your final destination, but
Fair
it's
point.
not necessary.
Mate in one, ladies and gentlemen. What I've been working for all these years. Now I need to lure him back.
You're just checking if I'm still sharp, yeah, after all these hours.
That's
but it
slightly
was-
embarrassing.
But wow, I came here at 4 a.m. and
nice.
Laurent was sitting there already for like 9 hours, but he was still he looked quite sharp. So
Yeah, he's used to suffering.
yeah, it's true.
Also, he's a degenerate, so he normally gets up at 6 p.m. So 4 a.m. is just lunchtime for him.
Right. He gets up at 6 a.m. and he sleeps from when to when? Because I remember
He sleeps
yesterday,
from like 10 till 6.
and that's strange because yesterday he was also sleeping all night and it was all day and that was during the morning/day.
Philomato saying, no wonder chess players can't find a mate. That's a good point.
Yeah, I think someone pointed out earlier in the chat that was something about a joke of mate and women. Something like women and mate. Can't recall the exact joke.
It's already a good joke. Like
Yes.
the setup is all they need. Figure out the rest.
Please tell us how the joke went. I forgot.
Feels like there should be some trick. Maybe I should have gone Queen H7 mate. With hindsight, feels like a missed opportunity.
No, now you just give them your positional masterclass.
Yeah.
I see we're slowly gaining viewers again.
Finally! People are awake. So Dodgy is saying Laurent is a vampire. Yeah, that theory is popular around French
Yes?
chess circles. I think he's one of these modern vampires that drink, you know, tomato juice and get blood infusions. Like, he's not into sucking people's blood out.
I think I know otherwise.
Wow, that's interesting. Tell us more.
Yeah, this belongs to my...
Did Laurent ever drink your blood?
Well, maybe. I wouldn't mind.
That much we know. E5, stop stopping my plans, Beiji. It's getting upsetting.
Yeah, it's very annoying. Why didn't you take that pawn though?
I don't want something to happen on this diagonal.
It's a bit far off though.
Nah, it's gonna happen very soon.
Perpetual Stalemate updating me on the joke, reminding me. Women chess players like to mate more than they like to draw. This is it. This was the great joke, which I was referring to.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
If I had the capacity to smile, I would be smiling right now. Somehow this has become a very tough fight ever since I missed Queen takes H7 checkmate.
It's strange because the rating difference on Chess24 is so big, but I feel like everyone's a good player.
Yeah. Also, the longer you play, the stronger they appear.
Yes.
It's a bit like being in a nightclub at 4 a.m. You feel like your options are a lot stronger than you felt they were at midnight.
Because everyone is totally wasted and everyone is much easier? Or how does it exactly work?
I think you start respecting
which rook to
your choices more. The drunker and more desperate you get.
The thing is, I never make it till 4 a.m. so...
That's my point.
2 beers and I'm knocked out. This is true story.
Tell us the true story, how 2 beers knocked you out. I heard you had more than 2 beers at the Weikanzee after party.
Yeah, the after party was fun. Could be more than 2 beers. I decided to try this, to try some different kind of drinks. Not kind of sure what it was, but around 3 a.m. The only thing I remember is leaving the bar.
Do you want to play against Yassine Ekwanan?
Wow.
What does that mean?
At least if he wants to play against me, he does.
Oh, it sounds like a French name, playing the French opening.
I was explaining chat
how... Might be Laurent's burner account.
Okay. I was explaining in the chat how the French defense is usually employed by Germans and not by French. Strangely enough.
It's a very popular opening here.
Yes. Is it by the true that in Germany you like drawing more than winning?
I can only speak for myself, but yes.
Right, yes, I thought so. Yeah, because...
While Luke feels win is best,
lose is second.
Loss is second,
yes.
Draw a third, right?
Right.
That's his approach.
I thought it was somehow my turn, otherwise I wouldn't have castled in his position.
It was your turn.
Perpetual Stalemate, you're not really drunk if you can remember the names of the drinks. But I think I said I couldn't remember the names.
That's probably his point. Don't we have this position in every one of your white games?
Yes.
Bishop takes c3 and e5. This looks very familiar.
Yes, at least in every Blitz game.
Yassine Ekwanan is taking his or her time here.
Right.
Mr. Dodgy is saying, I used to think Jan was dismissive of the Patzer community. Then I watched Luke. That's why we bring him here. He makes us look good.
I don't see his comment. Ah, yeah. Oh, Lukey. Lukey soon belonging to the Patzer community.
No.
No?
Lukey has a lot of chess culture.
But not a lot of energy.
Yeah, but he has 2 kids.
And also not a lot of openings.
That's true as well. But he does have 2 kids.
Yes.
Have you been to Luki's new mansion?
I've been there a couple of times, but not for long. I usually go there.
But he hasn't lived there that long, no? Like, have you been to the new one? In
I've
Os?
yes, I've also been to his. So he used to live in Tilburg. That was an absolute mess. Looked like he never was there. He still.
Yeah, I've been to his old apartment.
He lived there for 25 years. Still had to move like the moving boxes. Like he just got there.
It's hard
Everywhere
to
around the house. I've been to Os. Looks much cleaner. But I haven't really. Usually I walk to his street and then I drive with him somewhere, so I don't really get into the house.
Right.
Afuro Samurai mentioning they should have played 3 minutes against me. Yes, I'm very slow on chess 24, so you should definitely have done that.
That will be something you will regret.
Yes. Maybe later today or technically tomorrow you'll get another chance.
Sounds possible.
I really cannot think at all anymore. 6 hours of Blitz chess and 6.5 because I arrived I think at 3:30 and I don't see anything anymore at all. Yeah. But it's strange because for the last 2 hours I've been playing so bad, but somehow I've been winning rating. I'm not even thinking anymore. Not like I've really been thinking the last 6 hours anyway, but
What's going on here?
yeah, I
so
missed
complicated.
everything.
Yeah, looks fine, no?
You think?
Yeah.
So if you visit the bathroom, you press the stay tuned button, right?
Yeah.
Just getting that. Alright. These kids these days, no stamina. Yeah, well, I was in the Raper baan till 4 a.m. And came
Did you have a
straight
good
here.
time?
Yes, had a lot of fun at the red light district with Luki boy.
For sure.
I think Luki continued with Laurent afterwards.
So who was here? There was no one in the office?
Yeah, no. I mean,
Oh.
I what I did, I came here at 3:30 and then Laurent at 4 left and continued with Luki.
Ah, okay. That's bad news for the rest of the Banterthon.
Can we take here? No, we cannot.
He wants to go knight c3, but it feels like it might be a little too late.
The rook c1 is not so good, right? What
C1
about this one?
It's not so good. b7 looks pretty good. That's a check.
Let's go here.
Good move. I think you have a good position.
Wow, he resigns. Maybe we should play one more game.
Rook down. Sure.
I think I will not stay much longer
That's fair enough.
because I think besides losing the ability to talk and understand any of the jokes, I'm also losing my ability to play chess.
Wow. At some point there's some dead point normally, and then you get over it. It's like you hit a runner's high. It's really
this
annoying
one I
to
know,
run
yeah.
for the first hour.
Right.
But then,
I've heard of
the
it.
first 5 minutes of
But
being
isn't it
honest.
like just like some kind of myth, like Bielefeld exists, like?
No, Bielefeld doesn't exist, but
No, no.
runner's high is for real.
Ah. Yeah, maybe I passed my death point at around. I don't know. I think I never passed it.
E5 look good now?
But knight h5 and g4.
4, say.
Decent suggestion. But better late than never.
Now knight h5 might have gained in strength.
Are we going to have a secret guest in this Banterthon?
Probably not. Like, we should have somebody.
Maybe another fellow Dutchman can join, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I think he's busy.
I think so too. For company to be unnamed.
It's called Voldemort.
Yes. or
Okay. I thought you hung the bishop. It's all part of the master plan.
yes. No, you scared me there.
Yeah, I got scared too.
By the way, who do you consider like the worst villain in movies and stuff?
That's an interesting question. I happen to be an expert on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you have to sort of go by genre. Of course,
Yes.
Hannibal Lecter is widely considered to be number one
All right.
from Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
My
God,
personal
that guy.
favorite is Chong Li. Have you heard of Chong Li? He's the villain in the best movie ever, Bloodsport, with Jean-Claude Van Damme. So Jean-Claude Van Damme
No.
goes to fight in the Kumite, this very secret full contact karate tournament.
Wow.
And Chong Li is the bad boy on campus, the previous champion. He looks very tough. He's all muscle. He has this very mean stare.
Wow.
And in the semifinals, he kills a guy. And then he calls Jean-Claude Van Damme's character, Frank Dux, "You are next."
Okay.
So
Wow.
he's the most impressive,
Sounds like
I think.
like a tough guy.
Then another favorite is Regina George. She is the high school movie villain from the movie Mean Girls.
High school.
She's very mean.
Haha. Wow. What does she do? How is she being mean?
She has all
Bullying
these
people?
evil schemes to bully people.
Oh God.
And she compliments the new girl who just arrived there from Africa on her handmade bracelet. But she doesn't mean it.
Wow. That sounds like a true villain to me.
Yeah, Regina George is for real. Don't play C4.
No, I saw this A4 move.
Excellent.
I'm playing in 1900s, but somehow I'm getting outplayed again. Okay, probably it's still equal.
W. Arnold is asking, are you spoiling the movie? 2 question marks. Yes, I'm spoiling what happens in the semifinal of the 1985 movie Bloodsport, which I'm sure you want to watch tonight. W. Arnold. People are so full of it.
I think you really heard his...
That's true. It was, but I didn't tell you who wins the final fight, Frank Dux or Chong Li.
so it's basically like you gave him a trailer, yeah, and you just... Or
Exactly.
some kind of... how do you call it? You stopped just before
Yeah,
the end.
we will never know.
Happens. It's like some cliffhanger.
So who's your favorite movie villain? Is it Thanos?
I'm not so much into this Guardians of the Galaxy type of movie, but I watched a few of them.
The 2 there are?
There are only 2?
Guardian of the Galaxy movies.
Are there number 1 and 2?
Yes.
But you have like many of the movies very similar to it, so...
Yeah, of course. They show up in the
Yeah, all these
Avengers
Marvel movies, so... Wow, it's a tough question. Wow.
Anton Chigurh gets a shout
I'm
out.
still
Yeah, I like my
thinking.
Anton Chigurh.
Wow, first calling me Jordan. That's a great
Jordan,
nickname.
that's the Benny Box spelling, no?
That's how Benjamin Book tells me. Oh, Joffrey is pretty cool, but Ramsey is of course much better. He's really cool.
Ramsay
big-
Snow, yeah, he's nice.
Okay, I think I'll play maybe one more game and then I am out of here.
You're out like Mother Nature. Hans Gruber also gets a mention.
This person, I don't
Gotta
know.
love the evil Germans with the beard and the accent. I'm a
Thanos
businessman.
isn't a villain, says Mr. Dodgy. Dr. Dodgy.
Mr. Dodgy thinks that it's
Ah.
correct to kill half humanity because we have too many people anyway.
I
So
totally
he's
agree.
Team Thanos. Afro Samurai is saying Thanos is from the Avengers. That is true, but I would guess he gets a mention in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and also the Guardians of the Galaxy do feature in the Avengers Infinity War Part 1, where Thanos shows up prominently.
I'm playing a very
I have
strong
a
opponent
decent
here, by the way.
education. Oh, you're playing
Ibu-sen.
Ibu-sen.
But I made him think on move 2.
C5 gets him out of book?
Yes.
He probably wants E4 to play some sort of reverse Lawrence Trent opening.
Oh yeah. Yeah, good. That would be probably Lawrence would think he's winning after e4, but
There it comes.
Wow, you heard our comments. So what do we take?
Just go d4.
Really? I don't like that move.
I like it.
Let's hope for bishop b5.
Exactly.
Read this?
No, maybe f6, e5. No, but h6 is also fine.
I'm just gonna play real quick this game.
Boom!
Boom! In your face, Ibusen. Take that.
He's gonna go gh.
Someone's saying 2 GMs against 1 player. Well, to be honest,
To be honest, 2 GMs are much weaker than
yes.
one.
I don't think I qualify as a player anymore.
No, that's not it. But normally,
I mean, I don't
too many
qualify as
cooks
a GM at the moment.
spill the meal. Spill? Spoil?
Yes.
Spill it too.
Okay, can we go bishop c1 here?
Sure.
Let's just do it.
Don't think about it too much.
No, that's a common mistake by many players. Think too much.
It's also Team Carlson policy. Don't look at the opening too much. You will make it worse.
Basically, trying to go too deep into anything is bad for anyone.
That's some solid advice there. Aggregate that.
Reservoir Dogs is a feel-good movie. That's with the people with the suits on, right?
Yeah, Mr.
That's
Pink.
Mr. Pink and Mr. I don't want to be Mr. Pink.
Exactly.
Alright, we're keeping Ibusen, we're getting him into the tank of fish.
You drew him into your world of weirdness with his bishop c1.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know how to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably has to go queen e2, but he doesn't want to.
What do you think? Do you think Luke is already awake?
I don't know, we can probably find out. But no, I should let him sleep, no? Even though he's been off for like 12 hours now, right?
Yeah, he went to sleep at 11 because there wasn't...
what a
Wow, bishop h2, that's so deep.
What does he want? I don't get it.
It's so deep. Can't we just take here?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is really thought this through.
Can we take not here?
Take whatever you want.
And then he takes there, and then we take there. You can also just do this, maybe, and get away with it.
Sure.
You seem so confident about any move I'm suggesting.
Yeah.
That's
As
what I
long
like.
as you make moves, I'm very confident.
This is also what kept me alive at the Tata Steel chess tournament. So Erwin Lamy is playing in the challengers group,
Right.
and I'm playing all these games. And every time Erwin passes my board, he looks at my board like everything is all good. Even though I'm completely lost, he's just sitting like that, standing like that, and he's looking. Oh, it's all good. So that gives me confidence that
good,
I can
baby,
still
baby.
play on. What happens if I take here though?
I don't know what he wants.
Wow.
Just develop some pieces, yeah?
No. Yes,
Yeah.
but we won't. Velvet piece is for.
Yeah, we're not doing it anymore.
No sleep till Bielefeld. What is Bielefeld?
Still doesn't exist.
Progress. Wow. Can maybe just develop for once.
Yeah, okay. Even though C2 looked fine.
This looks like a decent move to me.
Wow, chickening out. He's not very impressed by the fact that he's a rook down.
I think I'm gonna keep exchanging pieces here.
Very pragmatic. We're very lucky our pawn is not on a6.
Yes. Sometimes he resigns. Alright,